So in the last class, uh, I was here. So this is the list of data types. So int was int, float. These two are over. Now I think int, float, and bool is also over. So let me check that int is over. Yes, and then float is over. Okay, only int and float is over. Now complex. So complex data type means it has a real part and imaginary part. So you know that in mathematics, complex data type or complex values has real part and imaginary part both. And in so, so, join, let's see. Bhagyashree. Bhagyashree. And so what I'm teaching that complex data type. So complex data type has real part and imaginary part. So Bhagshri, you are I think new in this batch. Bhagshri,
Yes, sir.
okay. So you know that means you have ID. Which ID you are using?
No, sir. First time I'm joining.
Or first time you are joining. See, uh, uh, you if you don't want to install anything, any Python or anything, just do one thing. Just go to the Google and write Google Colab. Google Colab. Okay, and then first link will open. Just click there, and the Google file will that Google Colab will open. Okay, so I think you joined with laptop, Bhagyashree.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just open the Google Colab. Just do that.
Yes, sir. One. Yes, sir.
Okay, so opening after opening, just do one thing. Uh, here I'm canceling
ए
it.
तुम सब ये जाओ.
Just do one thing. I in the chat box I am going to send you one file. Okay, I am going to send you one file. Just download that file, and so I am sending one file. So in the last class I sent this file. So I think you got it in the chat box. I sent one file, Python data type part 1. Okay, so just download it, and after downloading, I hope you downloaded it. After downloading, do one thing. Go to insert. Sorry. Go to file. Go to file and upload notebook. Upload notebook. And when you go there, choose file. Choose file from your downloads. By default, it will go to the downloads. Click there and open. Okay. That what I am going to teach, it will open in your Google Colab. Okay. So if you have any doubt, just tell me, or else I am going to continue the class. Okay, Bhagyashree?
Yes, sir.
So you got it? You got it? How
Yes,
to
sir.
just do that. Just do that and tell me that I done that. Then I will start the class.
Yes.
And the previous recordings are there. If you have any doubt, any problem, just go through that recordings. Still, if you have any doubt, just ask me. Okay, I will take the separate class.
Okay, sir.
So complex, now here I am in complex data type. So int and float, two data types are over. Now I am in complex data type. So complex data type has two parts, real and imaginary, what I told you. And in Python, by default, that it will take the J, that imaginary part, it will take the J, okay, by default. So if you do J square is nothing but 1, and the value of J is under root minus 1. So in general, in your notebook or in your books, it is like a plus bi. But here in Python, it will by default, it will take J. And if you want to change it, it will give you the error. So don't change it. It is J, okay, fix. It is J only. So now I'm going to tell you the complex data types. So here I will add few cells so that I can tell you. Now I'm going to take com. My variable name is com is equal to 10 plus 5j, and I will run this 10 plus 5j. Okay. Now I just want to know the type of it. Com, type of com. So type is a function I told you in last class, which is it will give you the type. Okay, this com is complex type. Okay. Now after this, what I want to know that how to bifurcate this real part and this imaginary part. So what you will do, com dot. When you put com dot, then three things will come: conjugate, imaginary, and real. So when you select the real part, and when you run this, then real part will come. Okay. And the same way, if I will say com dot and this imaginary part, then that imaginary part will come 5.0. So 10 is the real part and 5 is the imaginary part. And what is conjugate? I think you know in mathematics what is conjugate. So com dot, if I'll take conjugate, then what will happen? Just see. Conjugate means just negative of that. So 10 minus 5j, 10 plus 5j and 10 minus 5j, it will give. So conjugate is a function. That's why I put this that braces over there, small brackets over there, because you know that whenever we put small brackets or whenever you see small brackets, that means it is function. Okay. Now come to the next point in complex data type. What is point? That what is point? A and B contains imaginary or floating point values. Okay. In the real part, if we put int value, then we can specify that either by decimal, octal, binary, or hexadecimal form. So in real part, in this first part, real part, we can put decimal, octal, binary, or hexadecimal form. Okay. But in imaginary form, if we put octal, binary, or hexadecimal form, then it will give the error. Now see what I am going to tell you, that see. So I told you in the last class that binary form 0b11 is the binary form. Okay. Now a is equal to 0b11. This 0b11 means it is binary number in Python. 0b means binary. I told you in the last class. And when I want to run this, see, it is not going to give me any error. Even I say c is equal to 0x. So I told you when I put x, what is the meaning of that? Meaning of that is hexadecimal number 123 plus 7j. Okay. And I want to print that, c, print c. Now see, the value are coming, values are coming. But if I want to write uh, b is equal to 12 plus 0 b 1 1 j, it means what? In imaginary part I am writing the binary number. Now what will happen? It will give me the error. It will give me the error. That's what it is written over here. That in real part, if I am writing decimal, hexadecimal, okay, it's no problem. But in imaginary part should be specified only by using decimal form. So in imaginary part, we only write the decimal value, and we cannot write hexadecimal, octal, or binary numbers. I think you got it. So I request you people that simultaneously with me, just do this hands-on in your Google Colab. Okay, so the shortcut of Google Colab is simple: shift enter, either push shift enter or that run that cell with the help of mouse. Okay, so just do that. So next I will talk about bool data type. So okay, here it is written, we can use complex type generally in scientific applications and electrical engineering applications. Okay, so scientific applications we generally use this complex data type. Now let us talk about bool data type. Bool means boolean, and in Python by default the, there are two values in boolean, true and false. So by default true is 1. Here it is written, by default true is 1, true is 1, and false is 0 by default. And please, I told in the last class that this true, the first letter of true is capital. Don't miss it, don't forget it. And the first letter of this false is capital. Okay, because there are three keywords which first letter is capital: true, false, and none, and all others are small case. But this three, true, false, and none, the first letter is capital. Don't forget that. Now let us do. So suppose I am writing a is equal to, suppose I am writing a is equal to true. A is equal to true, and I want to know, and I want to know the type of a. Type of a. The type of a is nothing but bool. Okay. Now I want to know that true. Yes. Anyone? Anyone want to say something? True is true. True is true. What it will give? It will give yes, true. True is true. Yes, it is true. Now, true and true. So in uh, true and true, it will give you true. True and true. What about true and false? True and false. What it will give? False. True and false. So in C language also, I tell you one chart. So I hope in your engineering this chart is there. This chart is there in the digital electronics. Okay, so Suppose this is there are two variables a and b, and a I want to know a and b. Okay, so true and true, it will give you true. Then true and false, it will give you false. Then false and true, it will give you false. And false and false, it will give you false. So this table, only this table is telling you that why this output is coming. True and true, true, but true and false, false. And the same way, if I'm writing a or b, a or b, so what it will give? True and true, true or true, yes, true, true or false, true, false or true, true, and then false or false, that is false. So this table is required. Now in the same way, if I'm writing false or false, false or false, it will give you false, false or false. Okay, and the same way, if I'm writing false or true, then you can see the table. Yeah, false or true, that is true. So this table is applicable. Then what about if I'm writing not true? Not true means false. Not true means false. What about if I'm writing true plus true? It will give you 2. Why it is giving you 2? Because here I have written that internally Python represents true as 1, false as 0. So, and then what about true plus false? True plus false, it will give you 1. So these are the operations we can do with Boolean. So if you want, just do the hands-on. And one more thing that we can do, that is, suppose I'm writing a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 20, and I'm writing c is equal to a is less than a is greater than b, a is greater than b, and I want to print print c, print c, then what it will give? It will give me false, because a is not greater than b. So in the future classes, after I think 1 to 2 classes, when I will tell you the operators, then this thing will come, that in logical operators, where less than, greater than, and all that, it will come. Then by default the values are false and true, so the output will in a false and true manner. So I hope you understand this bool. If you have any doubt, just tell me, or else just note it, means do the hands-on with me. So these are the things I told you. So please tell me that after doing that hands-on, just tell me. I will start the next data type. Okay, done. Okay, okay. So let us talk about the next data type that is very, very important. And I just want to tell you that this is what I'm going to tell you here. This is str type, that is string type, that is only overview. That is only overview. Okay. I will take the separate class for str type, the string type, because there are a lot of functions in string type, which I'm not going to tell you here. I will take the separate class for this. Here only I'm going to tell you the glimpse, that only overview of the star type, string type. Okay. So here in data type chapter, I'm teaching you. That's why I will only teach you the glimpse, that overview. Okay. So str means string. So let us take one string. S is equal to, just make it simple. Learn coach. Okay. Just take learn coach. So inside S, learn coach has come. Now I want to print this S. Okay. Now print S. Print S. Now S is print. Now S is printed. Now same thing I can take in this manner also. Print S1. So what you get now? What you got? That by using single quotes or double quotes, we okay. By using single quotes and double quotes, we can represent the string data type. Okay, by using single quote and double. But what happened if we want to write the multi lines? Multi lines means what? So here it is written, by using single quotes or double quotes, we cannot represent multi lines string literals. What is the meaning of this? Suppose I want to write S is equal to, or just not, don't take S, just take A is equal to uh, multi-line, multi-line. Then if I just want to run this, it will give me the error. It will give me the error. Then how to represent the multi-lines in string data, using string data type? So what we will do, and in the same way, if you want to take single line, single quote also, and if you want to represent multi-line, it is not possible. So for single line, it is possible. If I will just run this, for single line, it is possible. See, for single line, double quote is possible. Single line, single quote is possible. So there are two ways. There are two ways to represent single line string, double quote, and single quote. But what about multi-line? You cannot represent the multi-line using single quote and double quote. Then what to do? So we will take, so for this requirement, we should go for triple single quotes or triple double quotes. Very simple. So what I will do, I will take A is equal to 1, then triple single quote. This is called triple. Inside triple single quote, we have to write whatever we want. So multi-lines we can write. And if I will run this, there is no issue. And suppose I want to print A. Yes, it will print. There is no issue. It will print. Now in the same way, I want to write, sorry, triple double quote, triple double quote. Inside triple double quote, we can write multi-lines. Yes, there is no issue. So print B. Print B. See, it is very easy to print. So what you get, what is the concept you are getting here? That with the help of triple single quote or double single or triple double quote, you can write multi lines. Okay. I hope you got it. So For single line, it's okay. Write inside double quote, right, or inside single quote, you can write. But for multi-line, just use triple single quote or triple double. I hope you got it. So please make a note of it in your. Let us talk some more thing. That is, suppose you want to write that students inside your string. You want to write students. Okay, so in apostrophe s, for apostrophe s, what you will do? So you will write like this. Okay, simply you will write like this. Okay, and if you want to print it, print. So see, this Python class very helpful for engineering students. So inside triple single quote or triple double quote, we can write like this. Inside triple single quote, I am writing this, and after this, in the double quote, I am writing this. The Python class very helpful. So as it is, it will print for engineering students. So apostrophe s is coming. Okay, there is no issue. But same thing if you write inside double quote, it will give you the error, because see, suppose same thing I just want to write in a double quote. Uh, ASH1, I will take from here. ASH1 is equal to, suppose I just want to write it in a double quote. Double quote. Then what will happen? Just see. It is giving me the error. It is giving me the error. Because inside double quote, again I am putting the double quote. So it will give me the error. So what to do? Suppose I am writing ASH2, and inside triple double quotes, I am writing the same thing. What I want to write. Then it is okay. It is not going to give me any error. So if you want to print ASH2, so if you want to write any apostrophe s or any quotation inside a string, please do it with double single quote, triple single quote or triple double quote. I hope you got the point. So make a note of it. Now I'm going to tell you very important point of this string, which I will deal in detail. But as of now, just see it as overview. Okay. So I hope you noted it. Now I'm going to move a very important point of this string, that is slicing of string. Very important. So if you understand this diagram, then I think you can do the slicing. So I think you know the slicing, that cake inside your home, that cake is there. So that cake, you generally put the slices of that cake or slices of that bread. That same concept, the slicing, same concept over here. So this uh, uh, big bracket, you can say big bracket, we are using for slicing. Okay, this operator is called slice operator. This is called slice operator, which can be used to retrieve parts of a string. Slicing means parting the string, partitioning of a string. In Python, strings follow zero based index. The index can be either positive or negative. Positive index means forward direction from left to right. From left to right, that positive, sorry, here from here, left to right. And negative index means what I am telling, left to right, from left to right, yes. And negative index direction from right to left, from right to left. Okay. So it will start from that negative index, start from -1, -2, minus up to -9, or whatever that string size, it will go over there. And from negative side, sorry, from positive side, it will start from 0. That is very important. It will start from 0 and will go up to what is the length of the string. Now let us do some hands-on in this. Suppose I am taking this learn coach as my string. So if I will run this, okay, inside S learn coach has gone. Now if well inside this slicing operator, if I will write 0, then you can simply see that at 0th position L is there. That's why it is printing L. And the same way, if I'm writing -9, in the -9th location, L is there. So it will print me the L. It will give me the L. Okay. Now what if I want to print, I just want to print S40. S40. Just go and check that, okay, that 40th location is there or not. No, 40th location is not there. So what it will do? It will give me the error. See, the string index out of range. That 40th index is not there. So in string index out of range. Okay. Now, if I want to print the S1, just think what it will print. It will print the E. Why E? Because at 1th position E is there. Okay. Now let us see if I want to print S1 colon 1 colon. Now let us see what it will print. It will print EARNQOCH. That L is not here. Why? Because it will start from 1. It will start from 1 and go up to end. Go up to end. Okay. So that's why L is not there. Now suppose I want to print. So you can do a lot of permutations and combinations with this. Suppose I want to print this. What it will do? What it will do? It will simply, sorry, it will simply start from 0th location L, at 0th location L E A 1 2 A R 3. Here it will go from 0 1 and 2, but it will not print the 3 because it will go up from 0th location to 1st location to 2nd location, up to third 3 locations it will go, but it is not going to print third 3. So let us see. So what is the output? Output is LEA. Output is LEA. So what is the meaning of this? Meaning of this is, this is the slicing, and here suppose I am writing 1, or here I am writing, by default if I am not writing anything, it will take the 0th location. Here I am writing 3. It is first, it is representing the uh, index, first index, and it is representing the last minus one, last minus one index. Okay, last means that third 3 minus 1, that is 2. So up to 2 it will print 0 1 2, it will print. So you can do a lot of permutations and combinations with this. And uh, the importance of this is that you can see that if you want to print s, there is no change in s is as it is. That is called immutability. S is not going to change at all. So I will tell you in detail what is immutability and immutability, don't worry. But here, just I am going to give you the example that is S is not going to change at all. Here I am changing a lot of things, but S is as it is. Now, suppose I want to print like this. So here the starting value is not written, ending value is not written. So by default, it will print me that whole string. By default, it will print the whole string. Now, if I want to reverse the string, so this question often asked in interviews. In Python, how to reverse the string, and in C and Java and C++, there is very big program to reverse the string. But in Python, very simple, very simple. Okay, very simple. So how to reverse the string? Simply write like this, then minus 1. See, the string has been reversed. So we have to put three, that 2 colons. So I will just tell you that what is the meaning of that. So that first one, that this one, and then this one, and then this one. 3 things are there. So this is a starting point, this is the ending point, and this is the uh, escape sequence. Means this is kind of escaping. So how many words you want to escape? So it will start from -1 actually, and it will print. So if you see this, so it will start from -1, because here I have written uh, -1. So it will start from there, and it will print the string like this, in this manner: HCOQNRAEL. So same thing is over here also. So this question is often asked in interviews, that how to reverse the string in a Python. Okay. So you can do a lot of permutation and combination with this. So please note it down. Very important. This concept is very important. Now, if you want to write like S into 3, S into 3, then it will print learn coach, learn coach, learn coach 3 times. If you want the length of S, this is the length is the function. Length is the function. If you want to know the length of S, it is 9. So even there are a lot of functions. You can see there are a lot of functions. I will tell you these functions in detail, and few are very important. So I will discuss the important functions in detail, but in a separate chapter of this string. Okay. So if you want just to do the permutations combinations, like uh, I want to print 1 and then 2, and then or 1, and then this, and then minus 2. Then what will happen? Just do that. And suppose I want s uh, colon, then simply 1. What will happen? If I want s colon 2, now what will happen? LANOH. So if you go there in this diagram, you can see that LANOH. Why it is printing LANOH? L, the first one, L, uh, L, first one is LA, after escaping one, LA, after escaping one, NOH. Because there I have written 2. That is the reason it is printing after every that second element it is printing. Okay, second element it is printing, because in the last one I have written 2. So that is for escape sequence. So similarly, if you write there 2, or sorry 3, if you write there 3 s uh, colon 3, then it will escape the uh, three characters LRO. That L is first, then LEAR, then that, like that it will print. So I hope you got a little bit about this string. In detail I will discuss it. If you have any doubt, just ask here, because this is very important. Any doubt, please ask. And please do a lot of permutations and combinations and check that what will happen if I'll do that, if I'll do this. So if you got it, just tell me I got it, or if you have any doubt, just ask or note it down. Just in the chat box, you can write. Bhagishri, you are getting the things because you are new. This is your first class.
Yes.
Okay. Just write in a chat box that you have noted it, and so that I can move ahead. Yes. So let us now let us move to let's see, here some note is there. Uh, Whatever I taught right now. So in the last class, I taught you this int, this integer, and this float. And in today's class, I taught you this complex, bool, and str. These are the fundamental data types. Fundamental data types. In Python, we can represent char values only by using str type, and explicitly char type is not available. So just in a C language, char is there in C, in even C++. But in Python, char is not available. If you want to write a single character, you have to uh, do it with the help of str. So just see one example, because I have to give the example also. Suppose you want to store a is equal to C. A is a variable, and inside A is single character. Single character means char. I just want to store the char. So what will happen? Now see the type of C, type of A. Type of A is nothing but str. That's what it is written in Python. We can we can represent char values also by using str type, and explicitly char type is not available. And uh, one more thing, long data type is available in Python 2 but not in Python 3. So Google Colab by default it is providing you the Python 3, and here in Jupyter I am using the Python 3. So this long type is not there. Uh, so I will give you that example also in the last class I have given. Suppose I want to store a very long value and I want to know its type. So its type is int. Its type is int. It is not long. Its type is int. We can represent by using type only. Okay. Now let us move. Now let us move to very important concept, that is typecasting. Typecasting. So because they are fundamental data types, these five are fundamental data types. That's why they have typecasting also. So typecasting means, what is the meaning of typecasting? So the meaning of typecasting is very simple, that changing one type of data type to another, that is typecasting. So here it is written that we can convert one type means one data type to another data type. This conversion is called typecasting or type conversion. It is some typo mistake, that is conversion. Okay, conversion, conversion. Okay. I have to correct it. So that is type conversion. Okay, so so there are five uh, types of type conversion, and they are functions. So I told you in the first class also that whenever this small brackets are there, that is function. So int function, float function, complex function, bool function, and str function. Now let us see the int function. Int function means we are going to convert other data types in integer. Okay, other data types like what? Float, complex, bool, and str. I am going to convert in integer. So first of all, I am going to convert float in int. I just want to convert float into int. So what I will write? Inside int, I will write 10.5. So if I write 10.5, it will truncate the value. Now see, 10 is coming. Okay, 10 is coming. Now I want to convert that after int, the after float complex is there. I want to convert complex into float. So complex into, into int, not float, into int. Now int 10 plus 5j. Just now I told you that this is complex number, 10 plus 5j, or any this is a type. So if you run this, it will give you the error. Why it is giving you the error? Because you cannot convert complex in integer. So please note it. Please note it that you cannot convert. You cannot. This is also an interview question. Can we convert integer? Can we convert complex in integer? No, you cannot convert complex number in integer. So please note it. Now bool. So after that bool will come. So bool into int. So I want to change bool into int. So I will write int, and inside int I will write true. What will happen? Yes, it will change. So it is changing into one. One is integer. Now write bool into that false. Sorry, f is always capital. Okay, so false. Sorry, I'm writing bool here. That is int. Sorry, int. That is zero is coming. Okay. Now I just want to change. So just now I changed float into integer, then complex into integer, then boolean. Now I'm going to change the str. Str means string into int. So what I will do, I will write int, and inside int I will write any str value, any string value. So suppose I am writing hello. Just tell me, it will convert into integer? No, it can't convert into integer. That is hello. It can't convert into integer. So now which value will convert into integer? Just think. So I am going to write int, and inside int, I am again going to write one mm, string that is 10. So inside double quote, if anything I am writing, that is string. So I think you know this. So it is 10. No problem. Inside int, I am going to write 10.5 in the inside double quote, because it is string. No, it is error. It is giving me the error. Why? Because if you want to convert anything in any string value in integer, the base must be 10. The base must be 10. Means base 10 means that is decimal. So if you write 10, sorry, int and 5, okay, no issue. 5 will print, but 5.5, 5.1, that point values will not print, and this characters are not print. So I hope you got it. So make a note. I think I have given you the note. Yes, I have given the note. We can convert from any type to int except a complex type. So we saw that. Just now we saw that complex type we cannot convert. If we want to convert str type to int type, compulsorily str should contain only integral value and should be specified in base 10. So I hope you got it. So make a note. I think you people are noting with me. Uh, make a note of it so that I can move to next conversion, that is float. Okay. So see, after few classes, after 2 to 3 classes, I will uh, tell you, I will suggest you to install the Anaconda, and I will tell you how to install it. But if you want to install, there are a lot of videos, you can go through that and install it. Or else I will tell you how to install, because it is very important for creating a big project. That Anaconda is very important. So here I installed Anaconda, and inside Anaconda I'm running this Jupyter. Okay, so that is very important. So if you want, just install it, or else I will tell you after 2 to 3 classes. Now float. How to convert the float? So first of all, convert uh, into float. Into float. Now inside float, just write down any integer value. So I'm going to write 10. Yes, 10.0. It is float. Now after this, I want to convert uh, complex to float. So float, this type conversion is very important. In future, I will means after And even in next class, I will tell you, or next to next class, not next class. Next to next class, I will tell you what is the important float. Inside float, I will write 10 plus, suppose 7j. 7j. That is the format of complex data type inside float. Cannot convert complex to float. Just serious. Okay. Cannot convert complex to float. Note it. Note this point that it cannot convert complex to float. Now, bool. Bool into that float. So it is the float, and then inside float I will write true. Yes, it will convert. There is no issue. And float, inside float I will write false. False. Yes, there is no issue. And this happened then star str. So str to float float. So inside str I will write hello. So just think that how this hello will convert into float. No, it is not possible. But what about any number float? So I'm giving that. Yes, it is possible. Now float, inside float, I just want to provide 5.5. Sorry, it is 5.5 in integer. Sorry, in string. Yes, 5.5 is also possible. So this is about float. Uh, Here I have given the note also that we can convert any type value to float type except complex type. Whenever we are trying to convert the str type to float type, compulsorily the str should be either integral or floating point literal and should be specified only in base 10. Okay, so can we move further? Just complex, I will finish complex in this class and I will stop. So may I go ahead or you people want to note it? Just nothing is there. Just write any int to float, then flow complex to float. You can choose the examples by yourself. Okay. There is no issue. Now let us take the complex. So complex, there are two forms in complex. One is only the first is only the that real part. So if you put only the real part, it will take the real parts and then it will convert. Okay, so first is what, uh, int to complex. Int to complex. So inside complex write down 10, that is integer value. See see the output. So now uh, float to complex. Inside complex just write down any float value. Yes, there's no issue. Now bool to complex. Bool to complex, then true. So yes, there's no issue. In the same way, it will take complex false. Yes, there is no issue. Now string str to complex any string. Just write hello. Don't just think that it will convert. No, it is not possible. Yeah, that that hello, that how it will convert into complex. No, it is not. Now complex inside, just write down uh, 10 and see what will happen. Yes, it is converting. There is no issue. Now inside complex, write down inside double two, write down 5.6. Yes, there is no issue. So I think you got it. So these are the complex, and this is the first form. This is the first form. In the second form, we have to provide the real and imaginary both parts. So quickly, I'm just giving it uh, 10 and 2. I'm providing the both part. So you can provide complex, then uh, 8.5. Here I'm providing the that, and 2. Yes, it is possible, and you can provide -2 also. So here you can provide -2 also, -2 also. So it will take minus value. So this is the way you can provide it. And one more thing, if you provide, see here, if you provide 10 and then comma 10, then what will happen? Just think. It will give the error. Cannot take second argument if first is a string. If first is a string, it will not take. So for form 1, it is okay, but form 2, it is not. So I hope you got it. So in the same way, let's do one thing. So it's complex, uh, true, comma, true. Just see what will happen. See this. So I hope you got it. If you have any doubt in today's class, please ask me, or in future even if you have any doubt, please ask me. Okay. So this is from my side in today's class. Please note it down, and so I'm just going to stop.